Welcome back to TPS. Folks are starting to realize the importance of a high-quality offensive coordinator in the NFL. Just look at how many offenses improved in 2019 under new OCs. The Tennessee Titans, Baltimore Ravens, and Tampa Bay Buccaneers are a few that come to mind. So how do all 32 OCs stack up against one another? Here are our rankings for every NFL offensive coordinator from worst to first.
At TPS, we post videos every single day, so don't forget to click the subscribe button to subscribe. Then click the notification bell to be notified when we post a new video.
And a big shout out to Steady Cheetah and Moss15 for suggesting this video list. If you have any ideas for cool videos, let us know in the comments section, and you never know, we might use one and give you a shout out. Number 32, Scott Turner, Washington. Turner served as the Carolina Panthers quarterback's coach under Ron Rivera for the 2018 and 19 seasons. Rivera was hired as the Redskins' new head coach in 2020, and he decided to bring in Turner as his offensive coordinator. Turner had some success working with Cam Newton and Kyle Allen, but he has no OC experience at the NFL level. That lack of experience and the hard road ahead of us left us no choice but to place Turner last. 31, Brian Callahan, Cincinnati Bengals. Callahan won Super Bowl 50 as an offensive assistant with the Denver Broncos, but again, there's not enough experience here for us to rank him high. There were some positives in his 2019. His first season as the Bengals OC, Tyler Boyd and Joe Mixon enjoyed productive seasons. If Joe Burrow can produce nicely as a rookie, Callahan will move up these rankings big time. Number 30, Jay Gruden, Jaguars. Gruden's disastrous tenure as the Redskins head coach was taken into account here, but he was a member of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers' 2002 Super Bowl championship team, and he oversaw the success of Andy Dalton as the Bengals OC from 2011 to 13. He'll likely be in over his head with the terrible Jaguars team in 2020, though. Number 29, Dowell Loggins, New York Jets. He had not so great tenures as the OC for Tennessee, Chicago, and Miami. Despite a lackluster resume, Adam Gase brought him over as his OC and QB coach in 2019. The pair failed to maximize the talents of Pro Bowl running back Le'Veon Bell and second-year QB Sam Darnold. As a result, both he and Gase are on the hot seat heading into 2020. Number 28, Kevin O'Connell, Los Angeles Rams. Ron Rivera chose against keeping O'Connell as the OC when he was hired by Washington. That's okay because Rams head coach Sean McVay was more than happy to hand him the same role on a much better football team. O'Connell had such little talent to work with in Washington. Things should get easier in LA with McVay, Jared Goff, Robert Woods, and Cooper Kupp.
Number 27, Bill Lazor, Chicago Bears.
He had frustrating tenures as the offensive coordinator in Miami from 2014 to 15, and in Cincinnati from 2017 to 18.
So it was a bit of a surprise to see Matt Nagy hire him as his OC
for the 2020 season, given the not-so-great track record. 26, Joe Brady, Carolina Panthers. Brady was an offensive assistant for the New Orleans Saints in 2017 and 18. After working on the LSU staff in 2019, he was hired by first-year NFL head coach Matt Rule as the OC of the Panthers. Brady should have a blast working with new quarterback Teddy Bridgewater, world-class running back Christian McCaffrey, and standout receivers DJ Moore, Curtis Samuel, and Robbie Anderson. Number 25, Greg Olsen, Las Vegas Raiders. Olsen's first year as the Raiders OC in 2018 didn't go so well, but it went a lot better in 2019. Tight end Darren Waller enjoyed a breakout year. Running back Josh Jacobs enjoyed a superb rookie season, and Derek Carr had perhaps his best season since 2016. The Raiders added stud rookie Henry Ruggs plus veterans Nelson Aguilar and Jason Witten. That gives Olsen 3 more weapons to work with. Expect a better year for Olsen and company in 2020. Number 24, Shane Steichen, Los Angeles Chargers. He served as the interim OC following Ken Whisenhunt's firing in the midst of the 2019 season. Head coach Anthony Lynn was impressed enough to keep him in the position for 2020. He enjoyed success as the Chargers QB coach, helping Phillip Rivers enjoy an MVP-like season in 2018. He has a lot of weapons to work with. The only question is if he can make the offense work with Tyrod Taylor and Justin Herbert. Number 23, Chan Gailey, Miami Dolphins. He should be an upgrade over Chad O'Shea, who Brian Flores fired after one season. He was Ryan Fitzpatrick's head coach in Buffalo from 2010 to 12. The two were reunited with the Jets from 2015 to 16, and Fitz enjoyed a career season in the former year. All things considered, Fitzpatrick was brilliant in his first year with the Dolphins. If he holds off Tua for the starting role, he could be even better with Gailey in 2020. Number 22, Jason Garrett, New York Giants. Garrett lasted like 7 years longer than he should have as the head coach in Dallas. At any rate, his Cowboys were usually one of the league's top offenses, so Giants fans should be a bit encouraged by Garrett's hiring. He deserves some credit for what he did with Dak and Zeke. Can he do the same with Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley? Only time will tell. 21. Alex Van Pelt, Cleveland Browns. Van Pelt and Kevin Stefanski are a giant upgrade over the Freddie Kitchens-led coaching staff in 2019. Van Pelt had a nice 4-year stint as the Green Bay Packers QB's coach from 2014 to 17, reaching 2 NFC title games with Aaron Rodgers. Van Pelt's experience should have Browns fans optimistic about a turnaround here, at least on the offensive side of the ball. Number 20, Randy Fichtner, Pittsburgh Steelers. Firing Todd Haley wasn't the best of moves. He oversaw the Killer Bees offense in Pittsburgh. Ever since they replaced Haley with Randy Fichtner, the results have been meh. Sure, Ben Roethlisberger won the passing yards title in 2018, but the Steelers' offense was quite the mess in 2019. Losing Big Ben for all but 2 games didn't help. But what happened to the usually productive ground game? How did Juju Smith-Schuster regress so much? And all that drama in the locker room? Yikes. Number 19, Nick Sirianni, Indianapolis Colts. He and Frank Reich have worked wonderfully in Indy. They oversaw Andrew Luck's 2018 Comeback Player of the Year season. They built up the best offensive line in football. They've turned Marlon Mack into a stud running back. Just ignore the down 2019 season when they had no time to prepare for Luck's abrupt departure. Number 18, Nathaniel Hackett, Green Bay Packers. Any OC that's worked with Aaron Rodgers should be high on the list, right? Not exactly. Hackett flopped as the Bills OC in 2013 and 14, and he was fired in the midst of a disastrous 2018 season with the Jaguars. Not really sure what to expect of him in Green Bay, even with an elite quarterback at his side. Number 17, Cliff Kingsbury, Tom Clements, Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals don't have anyone with the official OC title. Coach Kingsbury and passing game coordinator / quarterbacks coach Tom Clements basically share the duties. We sure love what they did with 2019 Rookie of the Year Kyler Murray, and Kenyon Drake was a machine when he arrived via trade. Now they have DeAndre Hopkins in the mix. This OC tandem should be in the top 10 real soon. Number 16, Brian Daboll, Buffalo Bills. He was on staff for the Patriots' first 5 Super Bowl championships, but unlike many of Belichick's assistants, he has actually enjoyed success outside of New England. He and Sean McDermott worked very well with Josh Allen in 2019. They implemented a rush-first offense led by Allen and Devin Singletary and led to 10 wins plus a wild-card berth. Number 15, Pat Shurmur, Denver Broncos. Shurmur probably won't be a head coach again following an awful stint with the Giants, but let's not forget his brilliance as an offensive coordinator. Shurmur was able to take the Minnesota Vikings to the NFC Championship game in 2017 with journeyman Case Keenum as his QB. That's what landed him the Giants' head coaching gig, folks. He's worked well with other QBs too, such as Sam Bradford and Nick Foles. Now he gets to work with future star Drew Lock. Number 14, Tim Kelly, Houston Texans. So far, so good for Kelly. He took over as the Texans OC in 2019 and the team won their second straight AFC South Division title. Carlos Hyde hit 1,000 yards rushing and Watson played like an MVP candidate. It'll be interesting to see what Kelly can do without DeAndre Hopkins now. Brandon Cooks, Randall Cobb, and David Johnson will hopefully offset the departure of the All-Pro wideout. Number 13, Byron Leftwich, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Well, Jameis Winston led the NFL with 5,109 passing yards in 2019. Mike Evans was as good as ever. Chris Godwin enjoyed a breakout season, and the Bucs finished third in scoring offense with 28.6 points per game. Not a bad first year as the Bucs OC. Now let's see if Leftwich can have similar success with Tom Brady as his QB instead of Winston. Number 12, Dirk Cutter, Atlanta Falcons. He didn't succeed as the Bucs head coach, but he sure did wonders in his first season back with the Falcons as their OC. Matt Ryan turned in another productive season. Calvin Ridley and Julio Jones did their things as usual. Now he gets to work with Todd Gurley and Hayden Hurst as well. Not sure how the Falcons' defense will hold up, but a defense led by him should be a juggernaut again in 2020. Number 11, Kellen Moore, Dallas Cowboys. Smart call by Mike McCarthy to keep Moore on as the Cowboys OC. Dallas finished first in total yards for the 2019 season, and they were 6th in points per game. Now they added CeeDee Lamb to the mix. If the Cowboys live up to their full potential in 2020, Moore could very well be a top coaching candidate for 2021. Number 10, Brian Schottenheimer, Seattle Seahawks. He's held the OC role in Seattle since 2018. The Seahawks offense finished 6th and 9th in scoring in 2018 and 19 respectively. So far, a job well done by Mr. Schottenheimer. He's fared much better in Seattle following frustrating stints as the OC for the Jets and Rams. That helps him reach the top third on our list. Number 9, Darrell Bevell, Detroit Lions. He had a disappointing departure from Seattle, sure, but he was the OC when they won Super Bowl 48. Let's not overlook his contributions to that 2013 championship team. It's too bad a back injury forced Matthew Stafford to miss half of 2019 because he looked like an MVP candidate in his first year under him. 2020 is a new year, so expect big things from this Detroit offense in 2020 thanks to him. Number 8, Arthur Smith, Tennessee Titans. With Matt LaFleur leaving for the Packers head coaching gig, Smith was promoted to OC for the 2019 season. And well, let's just say it went far better than what anyone could have imagined. Derrick Henry won the rushing title, Ryan Tannehill won 7 of 10 starts en route to Comeback Player of the Year honors, and the Titans went all the way to the AFC Championship game. Not a bad first year at all for Arthur Smith. Number 7, Gary Kubiak, Minnesota Vikings. Kubiak has quite the career resume. He won a Super Bowl with the 49ers as Steve Young's quarterbacks coach. He was the OC when the Broncos won back-to-back Super Bowl championships with John Elway. Then he won it all as Denver's head coach in 2015. He helped Kirk Cousins rebound big time in 2019, and Dalvin Cook enjoyed a monster season for Minnesota. His play-action, run-heavy, zone-blocking offense has worked beautifully on several teams. Gotta give Kubiak the credit he deserves. Number 6, Kyle Shanahan, 49ers. Coach Shanahan also kind of operates as the 49ers OC. San Francisco's offense reached its full potential with a healthy Jimmy Garoppolo in 2019, and they fell just short of winning Super Bowl 54. Shanahan is quite the tactician with his bootleg play-action offense. His rushing game is virtually unstoppable. Say what you want about his Super Bowl collapses. There aren't many better offensive minds than Kyle Shanahan, that's for sure. Number 5, Doug Peterson, Philadelphia Eagles. Like Shanahan, Coach Peterson is essentially the OC as well. The offense in Philly has taken a bit of a step back since Frank Reich left to coach the Colts after the Super Bowl 52 championship, but Peterson has proven to be one of the most innovative offensive-minded coaches. How many guys can say they've outcoached Bill Belichick in a Super Bowl? Yeah, not many. Number 4, Eric Bieniemy, Kansas City Chiefs. Since taking on the OC role in 2018, all the Chiefs have done under him is reach 2 AFC championship games and win a Super Bowl. And Patrick Mahomes won the MVP in 2018 after tossing 50 touchdown passes. Many were shocked that he wasn't hired as a head coach following KC's Super Bowl victory. And that means we get to see at least one more year of him, Mahomes, and Andy Reid dropping the hammer on opposing defenses. Number 3, Greg Roman, Baltimore Ravens. Following Marty Mornhinweg's retirement, Roman was moved into the Ravens OC role, where he proceeded to help Lamar Jackson win the MVP after the Ravens revolutionized their entire offense. Jackson rushed for 1,206 yards, the most ever in a single season for a quarterback, and the Ravens also rushed for 3,296 yards, the most ever in a single season. How Roman didn't become a head coach in 2019 is beyond us, but it's good news for Jackson and the Ravens. 2, Pete Carmichael Jr., New Orleans Saints. Carmichael has been with the Saints since 2006, the beginning of the Drew Brees, Sean Payton era. He's held the OC role since 2009. The Saints are a top 5 offense practically every year, thanks in large part to Carmichael. He was the OC when the Saints won Super Bowl 44, the first championship in franchise history. Brees and Peyton Manning earned most of the credit, but Carmichael's importance to this offense cannot be emphasized enough. And number 1, Josh McDaniels, New England Patriots. 6 Super Bowl championships. What more do you want to know? The credit always went to Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, but what about McDaniels? The trick plays with Julian Edelman, the record-setting offense in 2007, all those clutch game-winning drives by Brady? Yeah, McDaniels' play calls played a role in this dynasty, all right. No wonder he's a hot coaching candidate every year. What changes would you make to our rankings? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet, now's a great time to do that by hitting the subscribe button down there as well. If you like the video, then like the video. We'd really appreciate it. And until next time, tune in to TPS every single day for more cool videos. We'll see you next time.